Okay, we're Saturday morning, doing the coffee. Sure, Miss McDonald, King's Place. Anyway, a few people approached me and said that, you know, the way I've been talking, I'm going to go to court Tuesday. If anybody cares, I'm just going public with these videos to make sure that the public knows what's going on. McGinnis Cooper, Leanne Fitch, City Police, and the City of Fredericton are hauling me in court Tuesday at 1:30. Now, I have, of course, no matter what, we don't know. They said in court for other issues. I'm not sure what's going on. But I had a few people told me that I should stop talking about Robb Costello, God bless his soul, cop that was shot dead last summer by an idiot, and lawyer, high profile lawyer Richard Scott from McGinnis Cooper that came after me, that really came after me, and I know we'll talk about that more in court, because I shouldn't talk about them because they're both dead. Well, these were the two main characters. Boy, there's a lot of motorcycle here. Two main characters of my complaint. I even sent a complaint to the judge before he took a stroke, before Richard Scott took a stroke and died. Now I'm going to tell you a story. I don't speak ill of the dead, okay? I never did, ever since the shipyard days, and I'm going to tell the story to the newcomers. If you're still here, 2 minutes, that's too long. I was working at the shipyard, the only truly good job that I had, and it was because my uncle, Al LeBlanc, was working there. He got me a job. He's the father that I never had. Nice guy, him and Teresa. Anyway, so my uncle, I think it was 1991, he had cancer, took a turn for the worse, and they told me at work that he was near death. He was dying. So anyway, I left, I remember I left all my tools, and I proceeded at the hospital. Everybody was at the hospital praying, and, you know, Al was gonna die. So the next day, I showed up at the shipyard, and there was a guy approached me and said, "How's your Uncle Al?" I said, "Well, it was a close one, but Al, he's gonna make it." And by the way, to this day, he's still alive. So anyway, he's gonna make it. So there was a guy standing across from me washing his hand in somebody shop. Yeah. His name was Shotgun. Shotgun was a guy that was always dressed in camouflage. He was even a member of the Corps Party. He hated Frenchmen, but he loved to hunt, loved to shoot, and, you know, like he was a hunter. So he looked at me and he goes, "I hope the asshole suffers and dies." I look at him, I was making what, 60, 70 grand a year. I wasn't gonna lose my job over an asshole. So I said, "Charles, get the hell out of here. Don't punch him in the head or whatever. I hope the asshole suffers and dies." 3 months later, I showed up at the shipyard. Two guys approached me and say, "Hey, Charles, did you hear what happened to Shotgun?" "Shotgun? No, what happened?" "He was working on a boat in his parking lot. One jack slipped, and he was working under the boat. One jack slipped and the boat fell on his chest. And they said, 'Boy, I bet he suffered before he died.'" Well, I'm telling you, I went, fuck, and fuck. I was smoking though. I light up a cigarette. I was just, oh my God. And just, oh, I can't holler too much here. People will bring the cops again. I just turned white. I couldn't believe it. They said, "Was a murder? Was he a good friend of yours?" I said, "Not really." And puffing that cigarette and puffing. I told him, "Listen, I don't know if this is a coincidence or what's going on, but watch what you say toward your fellow human being. Watch what you say." So that was his exact word. I hope the asshole suffers and dies, and that's exactly what happened to him. So I got a lot of newcomers, a lot of young people that watches these videos. I just want to add that story, especially if you're stoned. And no, that's right, when you're stoned, you're not violent. But if you get angry, watch what you say. Me, Robb Costello, that's why I always say, God bless his soul. Don't wish no harm on nobody. But watch what you say toward your fellow human being, because they can come back and hunt you big time.